Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Leo. How are you guys, Leo? Hope you're well. If you're looking for a singles love reading, you can check out my playlist. I put them up every Monday. This reading is any aspect of your life. Take it how it best resonates. Leo, here we go. So observe. Leo, what does Leo need to know? Oops, there we go. Shine. And well-deserved reward. Beautiful. Some of you have a reward coming forward for that high vibrational energy. Let it shine. Beautiful. So this is about observing yourself, your own feelings, your own emotions. It's an energy of kind of going within and looking at yourself. Okay. Yeah. You might have someone checking you out, though, observing you. Very attracted to that high vibrational energy. We'll see how that goes. But I see you've got some kind of well-deserved reward. Beautiful. Let it shine, Leo. Beautiful. Leo. What does Leo need to know about this overall energy? What does Leo need to know about the overall energy surrounding them? Leo. We go. So we have Nine of Stones. It's like the Nine of Pentacles. So this could be a single person, but it's also an energy with this deck of tradition. Okay. This is someone who's, I feel, kind of taking care of themselves, feeling independent, making plans for the future. Yeah. Some of you are about to get you're enjoying the fruits of your labors. Yeah. You got something new. See, high vibrational energy, Leo. This is yourself, something new. Some of you could be newly single, okay, or you're single and you're starting something new, or you have a person around you. So this is an energy of very high vibrational, very happy. So it's the sun of life. Something is being exposed, and it could be something within, but you see the King of Bows. Now this could be yourself or another person. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I see Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So someone who knows exactly what they want, they're not afraid to go for it. I feel as though you have somebody with a higher vibrational energy coming towards you. This is somebody who may have been single for a while. Yeah. And there we have the ancestor. So yeah, so there could be some kind of wise advice. This could be a spirit telling you to let it shine. Okay. High vibration. Someone's drawn to you. They may be checking you out, very drawn to your high energy. There's the pole star. It's an Aquarius energy. So I feel it's an energy of spirit telling you to let go of something that no longer serves you. This is about releasing something and reaching for the stars. And I feel like you're about to get something you want. You got a wish come true here. Something you've been wishing for. Could be just a new partner, new relationship, new job. The King of Bows is generally someone who knows what they want. They go after it. Very driven, very focused. Somebody who never gives up. So I think you got a person checking you out here. They're kind of observing you. Yeah, so I see reciprocity. Some of you are releasing somebody who may be a lower vibration. I can see that. You can see exploitation. See, somebody who exploits, your high energy, your happiness. This is when you're you're a positive person. This is an energy of someone who's drawn to you. But I feel as though you're going to let go of someone like that. Spirit's telling you. This is little messages from Spirit. Could be advice, even a counselor, a mentor telling you to let go. Okay, of someone who's exploiting you, because what it is an energy of reciprocity, two people needing to reciprocate. I feel as though you got something new. I don't think you're going to be single much longer if you are, or you are thinking about becoming single. Watch out for anyone who reaches out, because this is an energy of someone who comes towards you. They don't give you much. They want you to give. See, they're exploiting. They're drawn to that high vibration because they're lower vibrational energy. You can see that, right? So just watch that. Observe how you feel when you're around someone. If it doesn't feel right, let it go, okay? Don't allow someone to exploit you, because what it is I feel like it's funny because it's like there's an energy of moving away from something by someone's advice, spiritual guidance to release baggage from a past relationship or a particular person so you can start something new. Now, it could be a person who's going through that. Coming your way. Yeah, something is finished. We have the Death card here, the Guardian. It's a transitional energy. So some of you are ending a situation. You're releasing negative energy, feeling better, feeling more high vibration. And when you are in that high vibrational energy, people with higher vibration can be more attracted to you. But sometimes you get those low vibrational people, very negative. People who try to exploit or take advantage. They want you to give. They don't really want to give you anything. So I feel like you're going to end something like that. It's finished and you're getting a reward for this. This is really nice. You're about to get something you want. So I feel like you're going to stop talking to someone. You're going to stop reaching out. You're no longer giving. Okay? You're letting something go so you can have your wish fulfillment. You're going to get something here. I do see a bit of a transition though. Yeah, so there it is. Two of bows, a decision, a life path, a choice. So some of you have a choice here. Now this could be to do with a job. This could be to do with becoming single. Could be starting something new, focused on your money, enjoying the fruits of your labors. But I do see that King of Bows, the adder. And that is, like I say, you could have somebody, you may have two people. They both could have fire in their chart. I do see a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. So you have a choice here. So I feel like it's a decision between two. So this is about a life path. So I feel as though something is finished. You're now ready to go down a new path. And there's going to be a reward waiting for you for all this hard work, for this decision and this choice to let go. It's about purging things that no longer serve you. People who exploit you, you know, they don't want to give anything. They want you to be the one to do all the giving. And I feel like you're no longer going to do that. So you're not going to let anyone take advantage here. So I can see the Seven of Stones healing. So this is about being patient, making a decision about a life path. It has to do with timing. But I see the healing. See, the Seven of Stones. Yeah, so you're waiting for a new opportunity to go down this new path. Someone here, I feel, is energy where you've healed. And I do feel like it's been something you've had to be very patient with. And I feel as though you're moving on. You're no longer investing in anybody who doesn't have a high vibration. You see, something new. You've got something new here. You have this opportunity. And I do see that clarity. I don't think you're going to be single much longer if you have been. Okay, or some of you are thinking of becoming single, going out on your own. Yeah, but it's telling you with the observe, like you could have someone observing you, recognizing your high vibration or recognizing that within yourself. But like I say, it could be another person here. Yeah, just see how you feel about a situation. If it doesn't feel right, then don't go for it. Tell me about the observe. Let's see what that's all about. Yeah, see, it's energy of someone with a cup half full, negative thinking. Woe is me, poor me, you know. This could be someone who has a little bit of regret, but generally it's an energy, like I say, a cup half empty, you know, kind of person. So I feel like this is a person. We have someone here who may have been single for a long time because of it. So it's about observing that, recognizing it. Okay. Like I say, there could be some kind of advice here. Tell me about this new. There it is. Yeah, we have a new connection. You got a new connection here. This is two people here going to drink from each other's cup. So it looks like two single people or two people who are newly single. Okay. Someone's definitely drawn to you, but really watch out for that lower vibrational person. The person who comes in with the cup half empty. They want to exploit. They don't want to give anything. That's in the heart of the reading in the center. It's telling you to let go of that person. So you're making a choice between two. You're going to release someone. Okay, you're going to move towards a soulmate, someone you connect with, see eye to eye, two people sharing and expressing their feelings. Yeah, you may just share some common energy with someone. Could be a conversation. Tell me about the ancestor. Why is this here? Yeah, so a cycle ending, a new cycle beginning. Trust your intuition. Okay, trust it. This is wisdom. This is your own inner wisdom, okay, or spiritual guidance. Trust in it. So it's time to end a cycle. A new cycle is beginning because you're going to let go. Yeah, you have an opportunity here. The cup runneth over. Two people drinking from each other's cup, going down that path. Yeah, see? This is an energy too where someone may have failed to recognize an opportunity, or it's an energy of uncertainty. Yeah. So this could be someone who regrets missing an opportunity because of their low vibrational energy. They weren't giving or reciprocating, but I don't think you're going to allow someone to exploit you. Somebody exploited you by, where you were constantly giving and they weren't giving anything in return. Somebody who can be kind of controlling. I feel as though it could really be a person who's coming towards you with that higher vibrational now because they failed to recognize something about themselves. Negative, very negative. But it's finished because the cycle is finished. We have the guardian. It's the death of something. Yeah, trust your intuition, okay? You may already know who this is, okay? But I see that's your inner wisdom. That spirit, that little bird on your shoulder that taps you and tells you to be very careful, okay? Yeah, I actually feel, I do see some sort of rejection now. I don't know if someone rejected you, reached out to you, then rejected to you. If you have someone who's done that, that's a low vibrational energy, okay? So, yeah, you've got something new. There it is, yeah. You've got a person coming in to reach out, to talk. Could be an apology. But it could be someone who's asking you. It could be a new person who wants to go out with you. It could be simple. Do you want to go for a cup of coffee? It's someone who's a little apprehensive, okay, about putting themselves out there, expressing themselves. So they're not going to say a whole lot at first, but I feel it's a person who's worried about being rejected. See, yeah, it's a little low vibrational. Someone who feels like there's no hope here. And then we have the tradition. So this is about tradition, habit, about two people being on the same page. This is how someone conducts themselves. So you've got a person here, and I feel like you have a choice between two. Someone who's very low vibrational. This is someone who comes in and tells you a story, okay? A story. Could be someone fishing for information, whether you've started something new, and I feel like you have something new, okay? I can see it. Yeah. I feel like you've got an energy of someone where you're just not on the same page with. You're not on the same path. It has to do with two people who just, I feel like you're just not, this is someone you just can't connect with. I feel like you're going to feel that. You're going to trust your intuition. It's going to tell you. So you've got a low vibrational person. You've got two things happening. But I think you got a person fishing for information. I feel like you already know who they are. Okay. I feel they have a habit. This is somebody who reaches out to higher vibrational energy because they're low vibrational. So it's an energy of exploitation. I don't think you're going to reach out to this person. I don't think you're going to go for this. I feel like it's finished. You're off on a new path here. You're going to get a well-deserved reward. Tell me about the guardian. Yeah, you're going to push through that energy. I can see it. Yeah, so it's an energy there, Leo, of being very grounded, very sensible. Now I seen a similar energy in the Aries reading, so it could be something to do with fire signs, or I do see Aries, Leo, Sag here. I see some Pisces energy too. I see somebody possibly with a Pisces energy. Somebody could be getting some therapy or advice from someone too. But I feel it's an energy, if you're not comfortable with something. The Queen of Pentacles likes to feel comfortable, safe, and secure with someone. But I feel something is finished with the Guardian. I feel like you're kind of in protective mode too. You're not going to reciprocate to this person. I don't feel like it. I feel as though you're off in another direction. Some of you have a choice between two people. But I feel like it's more about your life path. There's someone you don't really see a future with. Yeah, I do see obstacles, challenges, competition, conflict. This is someone who comes in, they have a habit, they come in. So what I feel is what some of you have is a person who, they come in, they reach out, they maybe apologize, then they turn around and reject you. It's a habit. It's the way they conduct themselves. They're not on the same page, okay? This is somebody who is attracted to your high energy, your high vibrational energy, and it's something you're going to feel. Trust your intuition. It's not going to feel right, okay? This is something is finished here. You're going to end a situation because I see you not seeing a future with someone and you're ready to go off on a new path. This is someone who causes a lot of drama, chaos and conflict, I feel there's just obstacles and challenges with this person. This is somebody who's very dramatic, I feel. They cause a lot of chaos and conflict, and it's something they do to themselves, okay? 7 of Stones, healing. Yeah, some of you have healed from a situation. Something is almost complete. It's almost over. So you're going to get a reward for all your hard work. Okay, don't reward someone's bad behavior too. Okay, don't let go of something too lightly here. But I do feel it's an energy of the pole star, some Aquarius energy. This is about your hopes and dreams. You know, if someone reaches out to you, then they reject you. That's low vibrational. This is someone who doesn't even know what they want, but yet, you know, it's exploitation. It really is. It's a person who really just doesn't want to give anything. They want to keep everything to themselves. Someone who wants to stay single, but yet they want to expect other people to connect with them. I think you got something new here. I think you have a soulmate connection coming in, and you may have to make a choice here. If you are with somebody or in some kind of a relationship with a person here who's like that, they don't give, they don't reciprocate. Now, it's possible some of you could be in separation from somebody. You could be in an energy of transition, possibly going through a divorce. But there's something here to do with negotiation, okay? But it has to do with the way this person conducts themselves. You're conducting yourself in a high vibrational energy, you see? You're looking out for yourself, focused on money, career. Yeah, you're being very sensible and practical, I feel. And I'm going to tell you something. You are marriage material, okay? I actually feel like you've got this other person who's not. Okay? You want someone on the same page. You're just not on the same page with this person. But I do think that's going to be exposed. I do feel this person's going to be fishing for information. The fish in the cup, the story, okay? Yeah. Could be someone apologizing for the way they conducted themselves. But I'm not so, I still feel like there's obstacles and challenges with this person. So it's telling you to take off the rose-colored glasses to see. And I actually feel it's someone who's failing to recognize their own negative energy. Okay, it's telling you to trust how you feel with the wisdom, with the high priestess energy. It's someone who's very secretive. They keep a lot to themselves. They don't really want to share a lot of info about themselves. They're not giving. That's where I feel you're going to get uncomfortable with it. Okay, that's where I feel. Do you feel comfortable with this person? Do you see a future with this person? I don't think so. I do see a little indecision here, though. Yeah, just make sure you see. Take off the rose-colored glasses. Something you may have failed to recognize. Okay, that you have some low vibrational people very drawn to you. Seven of Stones. Yeah, so I see burdens being lifted. It's an energy of someone who never takes responsibility. They come in kind of apologize, sort of, but they never really take responsibility. They're never really accountable. So yeah, this is someone who feels they deserve more than they're willing to give. Okay, it's someone who deserves more than they're willing to give. They don't pull their weight. And that's where I feel like you don't see a future with this person. Well-deserved reward. Somebody's doing some soul searching here. So I do see a possible Virgo or someone who's just in hermit mode. Now, this is someone who doesn't want to sacrifice everything they worked for. They don't want to sacrifice anything. They want you to be the one to do all the sacrificing. So they tell you a story so you feel sorry for them or sympathize, but they're never accountable. This is someone who's never accountable. And I do feel like this is an energy where I see this burden being lifted. I see this start of something new, and I do see a healing. Now, this could be someone who, for some of you, it could be someone who's apologizing for the way they conducted themselves with that low vibrational energy. And I actually feel, it's telling you too, to look at this energy. So I do feel there's some other fighting or some kind of conflict or something here. It's about failing to recognize that responsibility. So you may be partially responsible. Take what you're responsible for. But I feel mostly this person here, it's like they want to get something off their chest, and I feel they want to heal something with you. They may be apologizing, but this is someone who doesn't want to sacrifice anything they worked for. They feel they deserve more, okay? And I'm going to tell you something. You deserve more. You deserve better. I feel like you've sacrificed, okay? And I feel like you're no longer sacrificing yourself for people who are in that energy. And I do see a choice and a decision. See you being a little indecisive. So make sure that, it's a card of listening, learning, and seeing. You got someone with the blindfold on. So if you're feeling indecisive here, okay, and whether this is something that can be overcome. See, I see obstacles, challenges, possible fighting, or even conflict. I think you got a person who causes a lot of conflict and problems here. I do. I feel as though it's someone who is definitely, I don't know, it's like they want everything their way. And I do see some regrets here. This is someone who's kind of going with it within themselves. I can see it, but I actually feel like you have someone new, and I do feel they're going to reach out and ask you if you have. Okay, if you're in any kind of a relationship. For others of you, you have a high vibrational person coming in. I can see it. Okay, they may even have some Leo in their chart, but I see things becoming very clear. And I do think things are going to be cleared up. I think you're going to say thank you, but no thank you. Okay, and start something new. I don't think you're going to give to this person, whoever they are, but it's up to you to decide. But just make that decision. Take off the rose-colored glasses. Okay, so it looks like a decision about a path. Feel like this person's waiting to approach you too. It's like they want to get something off their chest, maybe bothering them. Okay, but I think this is someone who doesn't want to sacrifice. They're soul searching and looking for clues. This is about sacrificing. You see, this is someone who's self-sabotaged. They sabotage themselves because they don't want to sacrifice everything they worked for. They feel they deserve more. But I think you deserve more. And I think you deserved for this person to treat you better as well. So I do see an ending. I see you ending. Some of you, I see Taurus. I see Scorpio. I see Pisces. Yeah, I think someone here has just lost control. Tell me about the King. Whoops. Yeah, so I see incoming, multiple opportunities, some kind of communication coming in out of the blue. Someone is going to come in and talk to you about this, okay? This negative energy. This is someone I feel for some of you, it's someone apologizing, expressing themselves. But I think you should be a little bit cautious here with this person, because I feel this is someone here where you may have failed to recognize this person, failed to recognize that they're very dramatic. They cause a lot of issues. Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like you've got something new here. And I do think this is someone who isn't going to get what they want. And if this is someone who you've been around for a while, they're not going to get what they want because they're not willing to sacrifice anything. They want you to give to them, you see. They want you to be the one to give. They don't want to give anything. You deserve more. I think you've sacrificed enough for this person. I do. I think you've sacrificed enough. I think you've got a person who doesn't really want to pull their weight. I don't think this person will... I think you got someone, I hate to say it, there is some narcissism here. It's hard to say why. We always have to remember to be kind and gracious, because sometimes people are hurt or traumatized from other situations in their life, so they behave in that way, very self-preserving for whatever reason. So always remember that, okay? Don't take that negative energy upon yourself by being too harsh on someone. Just thank you, but no thank you, you know? That's where I feel. I think you've sacrificed enough here, and I do think you're going to do a little soul searching yourself if this is you, okay? But it could be them doing a little soul searching about self-sacrifice, about giving too much of yourself to someone who doesn't reciprocate, and that's where I feel like you may have failed to recognize, okay? But I think it's this person too, more than anything, failing to recognize the way they were conducting themselves. Could be apologizing, but I think they're fishing for information at the same time, looking to see if you've started something new. I'm not so sure they're actually going to ask you straight up. It's more like fishing for info by apologizing or saying something. But, you know, this is sometimes a person who's not very sincere, and that's why I feel like you need to be a little careful. Trust how you feel. If it doesn't feel right, thanks, but no thanks. See, don't fail to recognize that this person, okay, has a habit. It's just the way they are. Could be the way they were raised, okay. May have been raised in a very negative environment. They may have had an unhealthy relationship, or maybe they were rejected and hurt badly in the past. So always remember that energy. Yeah. People who have been hurt and traumatized by other things in their life sometimes behave in certain ways, but never take that upon yourself, okay? Tell me about this sacrifice. Yeah, see, someone who's a little bit sneaky, possibly a little player, you see. This person, either you soul searching, looking for clues, seeing it. You've sacrificed enough. They don't want to sacrifice. But I actually feel this is someone who definitely self-sabotage. They're a bit of a player, a little bit sneaky. You see, they're fishing for information. So you're getting a heads up. I see multiple opportunities. I actually feel like you have someone new. If this person finds out you've met someone new or they're concerned about that, they're probably going to try to come in here. So you're getting a heads up. So it's about looking at the facts and the figures of a situation. Yeah, this is somebody who I feel they have some kind of an ego or maybe even a little arrogant. They're failing to recognize how they conduct themselves. They feel they deserve more than they're willing to give, and I don't think you're going to go for it. Right? That's what I'm seeing here. It's up to you to decide. Just, I feel like a choice and a decision. But I do think this person failed to recognize they weren't being accountable. They weren't pulling their weight. They weren't reliable. They weren't stable because they come in and cause drama and conflict. Okay? So this is a person who's at a crossroads in their life. They're at that point in their life where they need to sort of figure things out. But I do think this person's realizing that they were being a bit of a player, or a lot for that matter. But just it's about observing yourself when you're around this person, or observing them. But I think it's them within themselves. I think this person's realizing something about self. So tell me about the Nine of Stones. Oops, there we go. Oh yes, there it is. So we have someone who's single. So I do see a choice between two people. I see two people very physically attracted to each other. But I do feel, yeah, you've got a choice. You have an opportunity for someone new. So I do see a couple single people coming together, very attracted, high vibrational. That's what you want. You're attracting low vibrational, and what you want to do is attract those high vibrational people. So I do see a choice in love here, a choice between two people. I see a little Gemini. Doesn't have to be, but I really actually feel something is finished here. Just trust your intuition. I think you know who this is. They're probably going to reach out. Could be because of Mercury retrograde. We're just going to have to ride this out, everybody. A lot of times it's just thoughts too. People doing a lot of thinking. Sometimes Mercury retrograde is there to people to remember past situations. It can help in healing because you have a tendency to reminisce about people and situations from the past. You may see things differently as you've grown and evolved. Okay, so it's pretty interesting. But I see a choice. I do see a physical attraction between two, but I see someone wanting to be single. Okay, this is someone who's focused on that physical attraction, not so much on the emotional, because they don't want to give. They don't want to, okay? They want to stay in control. Yeah. A little bit of player energy. I think someone's realizing they've actually been a player the way they've been conducting themselves. Someone who failed to recognize their own behavior. Yeah, see, they failed to recognize. Make sure you see, okay? Leo, make sure you see too. I see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy in this reading. I can see Scorpio energy for some of you. This is a person who knows what they want and they go for it. You see, it's someone who pulls their weight. That's what you want. So I do feel like you have a choice between a couple people here. And they could be any sign. So I feel you have to make a decision. It's whoever pulls their weight, whoever gives, who's willing to give. Because I feel as though it's telling you if you're not comfortable, if someone doesn't want to give, or, it's an energy of commitment. Somebody who doesn't want to commit. You see, they don't want to sacrifice everything they work for, so they're a player. Some of you may have had a few people like that around you. You may have had several situations, okay, where now you're starting to see it, something you failed to recognize yourself. So I do see a decision, okay? Yeah, you're figuring things out here, and I do think you want to be a little bit careful of anyone who comes in who's a bit of a player, okay? Someone who's a bit sneaky, player energy. That's how they conduct themselves. See, these kind of people are, especially this little bit of narcissist, and I don't want to hear every comment about narcissism, and because sometimes it's apprehension and shyness, and it's sometimes to do with how someone was raised, okay? It's how somebody was raised, and we always have to remember to be kind and gracious. All you have to do is say thank you, but no thank you. Don't cause further wounding. Let this person do that soul searching, because that's what people do. They soul search, right? About sacrifices, why they don't get what they want. Well, one, we've got somebody possibly with ego, maybe even arrogant, and maybe even a little bit cruel. Somebody who plays little games and they're a little bit cruel, failing to recognize that cruelty. But I'll tell you, what's happening is they're not getting what they want. See, this is an energy of investing. It's about waiting patiently for someone to invest. You see, failing to recognize they weren't really invested. You may have felt somebody was more than they were. You may have been invested in them, but I feel like there's a lack of reciprocity. So you have a choice. Okay, I do see somebody new coming in, someone very attractive. I do see a physical attraction. I see two single people. So I feel like you are going to connect with someone new, and you may have to make a decision, because it's almost like just about when you're ready to start something new, in comes this person fishing for information, trying to figure something out here. Yeah, so someone who doesn't always tell the truth, you see. They're sneaky. They don't always tell the truth, or they tell you what you want to hear. So someone who swears to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth. And they don't lie, but they don't tell you everything. They're sneaky. So, you deserve more. Remember that. You deserve someone who's invested. You deserve better. Okay? This person doesn't deserve you. I can see that energy. So I see an ending, and I see you focused on money, staying grounded, investing in yourself. I see a little bit of independent energy, but there is someone who sees you as marriage material here. They see your worth. They see you. So I do see, just watch because if you have that high vibrational energy, it's how you conduct yourself. You're not afraid to put yourself out there, but you're very calm. I can see you being very calm. And I do see this energy. Maybe you've been looking at people you've been invested in the past during this Mercury retrograde, looking at this, and there may be some things that you're coming to realize that you didn't realize before, that these lower vibrational people come towards you and are attracted to you because how you conduct yourself. So yeah, I see an energy of being a little bit private here too, just kind of keeping things to yourself a little bit. You're looking at Queen of Pentacles energy is telling you to look out for yourself. Take care of you. Yeah, so look at that though. You want love. Yeah, you want reciprocity. You want love. And I feel like you're done with someone here. I feel like you've been investing in you. I do see a healing energy. You can see that Seven of Stones, investing in yourself, no longer investing in low vibrational energy. People who don't tell you what you need to hear, or they tell you what you want to hear because they're trying to get something from you. So you've got this handled. Okay, I see you have this. I feel like you're going to figure it out. You're going to get a reward for this. And you know what it is? Because if you behave in a high vibrational energy, thank you, but no thank you. Looking on the past with kindness and compassion, loving yourself first. Okay, that's where you get this new person. And I feel the new person that you're going to connect with is going to come in, and then all of a sudden this person's going to come towards you. Okay. Yeah, so I do see an energy of work and building. Yeah, this could be somebody you work with here. Some of you have somebody who wants to build something, but what I feel like is you have this other person. Just observe how you feel, okay? Watch for that negative. Somebody who talks and communicates about all the negative things in their life and what things that don't make them happy. That isn't somebody who's trying to build a relationship. You actually have two people with fire in their chart, or like I said, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energies, maybe a little Taurus and Gemini. I feel as though you've got someone who wants to build and somebody who doesn't. Okay, somebody who just wants to keep everything to themselves. So you have a choice to make. I think you want love. I think there's times where some of you are thinking you'd rather be single, but I actually feel like you've healed, and I do feel like you've gone through a transition, and I do feel like you're waiting patiently for the right person. Yeah, so I don't think it's an energy of someone who wants someone to reciprocate. This person's never going to reciprocate everything that you want. They're drawn to you because of your beautiful, loving, nurturing energy. You've sacrificed a lot for someone, and I feel like you're no longer sacrificing. Okay? Yeah, you're not giving all of your cups to somebody who doesn't offer anything in return. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. Yeah, so you've got a communication coming in, possible multiple opportunities. One could be someone you work with. Some of you may have a work opportunity as well. So there may be some kind of negotiation or contract that you may have to make. Some of you aren't going to be interested. I feel like you kind of already know something feels off, okay? And that's what I feel like you know. Just trust your intuition. You're going to know something isn't right. Thank you, but no thank you. You've got a new opportunity. And I do think this person's going to fish for information. I feel like, and I also feel because of the heart of the reading, the new person may be a little apprehensive as well. Okay, but they do want to build something. I can see it. Yeah. You're going to let go. I feel like you've got someone here who pulls their weight and someone who doesn't. And that's what you're looking at. I feel that you're going to recognize something you never recognized before. Sometimes when you meet a new person that's very high vibrational, very positive, you really start to recognize maybe people you've dated or people around you who are low vibrational. You start to really see it, okay? So I do see victory and success, okay? Burdens being lifted. I see you focused on money and success. So plan for success, okay? Someone isn't going to have success here, okay? And I think they know. I don't think you're going to have to say a whole lot. Thank you, but no thank you. I think you're moving towards someone much better. This other person does not deserve because they don't want to give. There's somebody who's arrogant. They feel they deserve more than they're willing to give, and you're going to cut them out. That's the truth, the aha moment. So you're going to have an aha moment when you meet the new person. You're going to realize, possibly from past relationships. And it's a good thing because when you reminisce about bad relationships you've had, you take those lessons that you learn from it. You eventually, I can see, leaving it behind, grounding yourself. You want someone who's invested, someone who gives you attention. You're not interested in someone who's just looking for attention. Feel sorry for me, because that's not going to lead towards success. You're going to cut this person out. They're not telling the truth. And I think they feel they deserve more than they're willing to give. You deserve. This is something new too, where maybe in the past you were very passive. Sometimes the Queen of Cups is self-sacrificing and very passive. So you're no longer in that energy. You're no longer passive, okay, to that point. But watch out for too passive-aggressive too. You want to find balance, That's the Queen of Pentacles, very balanced. But yeah, you're calling this person out. You're going to cut them out. And you see the truth, the aha moment. They're just looking for attention. It's a seeker of attention, and it isn't going to be successful. You have success with somebody else. You're going to see the light here. I feel it's a decision, and I feel like you've got this. All right, Leo, you've got it. Just stay calm and be grounded. Just, don't get all worked up over it. Just ground yourself, because I feel like you've got love coming, and you want reciprocity. And I feel like you're going to teach someone how you want to be treated. So I see a little sweet and a little bit of sour. You see, that's how it works, but very calm, very gracious. Yeah. You're not going to take that baggage upon yourself. Let somebody blame you. This is somebody who wants to blame you. Okay, this is someone who isn't accountable, and you're going to see it. You're not going to fall for it. Okay, you're just going to let it go. That's the energy of the pole star. Just willingly just letting it go, whatever, and off you go. So there's your reward. Okay, as this new person, this high vibrational person. I do think it's something that'll take a little time to kick off. I do think they're a little apprehensive. Okay, they've likely been exploited before, so I do see a conversation. I've seen that early on, a conversation. You're looking at the details, and you're going to take your time. Okay, it's about whether someone puts in the effort. That's what you're looking to see, if they put in the effort to communicate, to tell you the things that you need to know. And I feel they will. They are somebody who wants to build. But you have, I feel, yeah, there you are, someone who wants to build. Yeah, you got someone who's emotionally mature, available here. So it looks like they both have that fiery, passionate energy. I feel like multiple opportunities. Wow. Could be a tough decision, but you got it. Just be wise, okay? Cut out the person who comes in with lack. The person who exploits, who doesn't want to give anything. You see, you're going to recognize it. So if you have somebody who's ghosted you and then they come back around when they find out you've started something new, I don't think you're going to go for it. I do think you being very, very, this is your inner wisdom, you know. It's about knowing when things are going to go in your favor, knowing it's time to end a situation. Like I say, I see counseling, mentoring, someone giving you advice, telling you thank you, but no thank you. Yeah, very nice, Leo. I wish you the best in this energy. I feel like you've got this handled. I see that inner wisdom. So we will see you soon.